Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Super YouTuber thing to say, I know, but this is a YouTube channel, so I'm allowed to say it. Anyway, I'm Jake with JTF. I'm out here testing a whole bunch of kind of random stuff before I go back to night shift on my day job, haha. But yeah, I wanted to kind of talk real quick about the chest rig that I've been kind of playing with, right? This is more of my like long range extended setup, if you will. This is definitely not something for my day job. This is for like shit hit the fan craziness, you know, or extended times away from home, if you will. It actually works really well with the pack that I'm using, which is the Mystery Ranch Terraframe 50. Put that down real quick so you can kind of get a better look at this this setup I got going on, right? So what is the concept for this, right? This is, like I said, my long range extended away from home thing, or if I'm expecting a lot of trouble and I can't bring a lot of people with me kind of thing. This rig is currently set up to hold 8 30-round Stenag magazines, or AR style magazines. They are really, really nice, simply for the fact that these are kydex inserts as well, which is a downside because they don't fold flat, but there's pros and cons. It's really easy to re-index magazines. It's really nice to have them accessible without flaps and bungees and stuff like that, but they still have really good retention on them, right? So it basically is based on the Esstac, I believe it's the trimmed bush or bushboar split rig, because this is a split chest rig, which is really nice. I can open it up real easy, and while we got it open, I'll show you. Since these are kydex inserts, it's ribbed for your pleasure. No, I'm kidding. It has like sections, right? These are like stiffeners, kydex retention devices, whatever you want to call them, but they leave these gaps, which actually I really like because it allows a little bit of airflow through there, so that's really, really nice. But like I said, this is based on the split rig from Esstac. That is what the base of this is. The harness as well. The harness is a standard, well, not really standard, it's kind of their own design. It's almost like a mix between an X and an H, but it helps distribute some of the weight back here. It's been really nice on the shoulders. Really enjoyed it. We'll start off on the left here because it's probably the more interesting stuff. Over here we have a Spiritus Systems Mutant. The Mutant pouch is actually really cool. I don't really have anything set up in these pouches yet because I'm still trying to configure it the way I want it. But I think the Mutant is going to live here just for the fact that it actually features a radio pouch or utility pouch on the side, which allows you to use some of that in-between space whenever the chest rig is up against your body in a rounded shape. There's some gaps in between the pouches, and it really helps use that in a productive way, right? So in there currently I have a Motorola APX going up to just a regular shoulder mic. It's for my day job, but I like carrying the radio so I can know what's going on in case I get called out or I need to call for a medevac while I'm on the range, right? So this pouch right now I'm feeling is probably going to be more utility. You know, I'm going to stuff stuff in there like my headlamp, maybe some snacks. It's actually pretty big, like you can fit quite a bit of stuff in there. I got 2 bottles of water here for an example, but it fits those. Well, it would fit better if I had it loosened up all the way, but there we go. You can fit actually 2 full-size water bottles in there if you need to stack up on water, or if you needed to throw in some extra mags, extra medical, or like I'm gonna do just an admin pouch, right? It's got the Velcro and the snap. It's pretty good, or buckle I should say. This is the Spiritus Systems SPUD pouch. I know it's kind of a theme right here, but I really felt like this pouch was going to fit the bill for what I needed, right? So this can hold up to 3 additional AR magazines, which is really nice. But it also has this laser cut pattern which can accept antennas, anything else that might stick out that you need to have exposed. You know, to me immediately becomes antenna. If you're running like a 2 radio system, I can actually run both radios over here, and I can have them easily accessible in the front. Or if I am running something for comm security kind of stuff, like if, what's a good example? An SDR dongle, right? Like a signal defined radio, or I'm sorry, software defined radio. I can have that set up here in my in this pouch while it's contained inside of like a weatherproof housing, and I can run it off of a tablet or a little field laptop or whatever the case may be, right? So this is also kind of like a utilitarian pouch. I can stuff stuff in there. I can actually fit like another water bottle or just general stuff, right? In the front here, I have 2 of the tall Esstac Kiwis with the webbing on the front. I was thinking about running like a multi-tool pouch and like a flashlight pouch or something, but I don't know. We'll just kind of see how it goes. Right now it's pretty slick. I like the way that it feels whenever I'm going prone or whatever, which is another benefit of the split rig. If you're going prone and you need to get real low, you can open it up, lay down, and get real low. The other good thing about the split rig is, especially with it being like literally 106 degrees today in Texas with like 90% humidity or higher, God, who knows. It's nice just to get this open and have like some airflow. You know what I mean? Continuing on from there, like I said, we have the additional magazine pouch here, as well as the 3 behind it. This one's kind of stashed away back here. This medical pouch, I believe this is a Gray Ghost Precision. I'm not sure. I haven't had it very long. I can't remember where I got it. I just found it in a box and it was the right color, so here we are. It's pretty nice. It actually rips open and allows you to access your stuff, and keeps kind of things from falling out. It's got these nice elastic pieces in there. Keeps things where they need to be until you need them. If you'll notice there on the exterior, the tourniquet I have currently, it is a North American Rescue Gen 7 cat tourniquet. But it is blue in color because this vest is currently set up for like testing and evaluation. So I have a training tourniquet in there, so I'm not beating up my real one and potentially causing that thing to fail when it doesn't need to fail. So these bungees in front, I haven't really tightened them down. I mean, it kind of keeps that sucker in there, but it's not really in there, you know what I mean? Like, I guess quick access. I have another tourniquet in there. I'm not sure if you saw it in the back. It's got space for another one, so you can carry 2. This is just kind of like a rapid access one. I may try to find a better solution for that or not. I'm not really sure. I got to see how I like this while I play with it. And then moving on here, I mean, you can tell this is a wide boy, right? So over here, this is a Canteen pouch from Esstac. This is their GP Canteen specifically, not the Nalgene. And in it, I have a nice little Nalgene Triton Canteen. These are really, really nice, easy to clean and see if they're not clean. And then also in the pouch, and this thing kind of serves multiple purposes, right? That's what I like. This is a titanium canteen cup. I can't remember what brand it is. Oh, there it is. Boundless Voyage. It's probably some Chinese shit, who knows. But I've had this one for a while and I do like it. I haven't really used it because I use my stainless GI one mostly, but this one is kind of gonna be my lightweight kit, hence why it's on the chest rig, right? I'm trying to limit the weight, but I like having this cup. I can boil water, I can eat, I can do whatever, and then use it in conjunction with the little stove insert that it comes with. Now this is titanium as well. I think this thing was like, I don't know, 40-50 bucks or something like that, which, considering like a GI stainless one right now is like $20 for some reason. It's not too bad, but I like to keep it in there for one, the use. I can use it as a cup or a stove or whatever, but it also acts as kind of a easy, quick insert for the canteen. So instead of like trying to keep the pouch open or keeping it from flopping around, it literally just sits right in there. And then the little handle there helps it stay in place. I think it fits very well, and then it gives me a lot of function in a pouch that would otherwise just be occupied by a canteen. So that is kind of the setup for this rig. The regular just stock bush bore or trimmed bush, whichever one this one is, I can't remember right offhand, is just molly in front of here, so you can attach just about anything you want. It's a laser cut, super low profile, not a lot of extra material. It's comfortable. They got really good buckles and adjustments just through and through, and really for a chest rig that you can set up how you want, and the functionality of like the Kiwi pouches, if you've ever used any of the Kiwi magazine pouches, that nice retention offered by the kydex and the index capability or the re-index capability of having those inserts. I think like the $150, $160 price point for these is actually really, really nice. It's one of the reasons we carry them on our store. Shameless plug there. But I actually bought this with the express intent of trying it out and setting up kind of like a heavy recon rig or whatever, recce rig, whatever fuck you want to call this, before actually offering it to our customers, because I don't really put things on the website that I wouldn't really want to use myself, or that someone I have a working intimate knowledge with uses, because what's the point, right? It's not about making money, it's about putting good stuff out there at a good price so good people can do good things. You know what I mean? And I feel like this rig really, really fits the bill. I really, really like how this thing has turned out. And so far, I don't know what I'm gonna change on it. I do like how well it works with a backpack, which was a really important deal for me, because I'm not using this with body armor or anything, right? I'm gonna be using this with a backpack because I'm gonna be hiking to my family's house out in the country, my grandparents, other family members, friends, checking on them if things are going bad. I'm gonna be using this if I'm gonna be patrolling in a large area for a large amount of time without a solid supply plan or logistics in place. It might just be what I have with me. So having 8 magazines plus 1 in the gun and 3 days of sustainment in a backpack might very well be necessary. So it's nice to have a good chunk of water that I can easily access, you know, if I'm not using a water bladder, or if I have to drop my pack because we're gonna go check something out and I don't want to have a bunch of bulk on me. I can drop my pack and I still have some water, I still have some medical, I still have communications, I still have some, you know, admin capability. I can carry pens, paper, notebooks, spare batteries, whatever the case may be, right? It's really, really nice to have that on a chest rig. And kind of to as well supplement, let me downgrade this real quick and I'll show you. So to supplement the chest rig, we'll just kind of go over the outfit of the day, right? Got a UF Pro Boonie, which I really like because it has a metal insert right here, so you can actually bend it to keep it out of the way of your scope, and it also helps water run right off. It's really nice. Got my face covered up because certain authority figures in my employment don't really like that I do social media or have a YouTube channel. But, you know, what's the point of authority if you don't challenge it a little bit, am I right? The upper here is Helikon Tex. I think it's their SFU. If you haven't watched any of my other stuff before, I'm a really big fan of Helikon Tex. I really, really like their stuff. They have some pretty unique pouches and bags and other kit, like bushcraft. They have a whole bushcraft line. Super, super cool stuff. Definitely check them out on Amazon. I'll leave a link to this shirt if anybody gives a shit. I just like it because it's kind of like the old school ACU field top, but like with more like actual functional pockets. I like that it has pockets down here. Like in here, I can fit a whole nother magazine. You can just kind of like grab and go. You could fight out of this shirt if you wanted to, this field top. And the other one I had, I put down the table, I had a rangefinder. And up here you can put maps, you can put all kinds of stuff. I like that it's a button top and not a zipper. Zippers, if you start getting into like a lot of mud and crap, see, like it's got bumpers. Hold on, let me show you this shirt. I love this shirt. I'll do a shout out for these guys. Lethal Weapons Texas. It was an 80s themed machine gun shoot down here in Texas, set up by Clay and Sons of Liberty Gun Works, DS Arms. I got to go down there and work with them for a couple of days. It was a lot of fun. Brandon Herrera was there. Donut operator was there. Actually, I have a picture. I'll throw that up. It was a good time. Anyway, yeah, the shirt here, even though it's 106 degrees, it's really, really nice having this shirt because the sun literally hurts my skin right now. So I can actually, right now I have it just rolled up for a little bit of more breathability, but it has Velcro cuffs. It's got more pockets up here. It's a relatively durable ripstop nylon shirt, and I like the color scheme that they have, which is in this case just like a olive drab or a field green, which works pretty well for the area I'm in. So I like it. It's a good shirt. It's comfortable. It's durable. Oh, I believe, yeah, you can actually like tighten it on the side here, so you can like really suck it in, show off your hips, show off your waist. Been working on that. I have not. I need to. No, but that's more for like getting out of the way of backpacks, so you don't have a lot of, you know, folds just flopping around and shit. But it's a really nice shirt, and you can put name tags on it if you want to. I mean, the people who know me, so I don't really need name tags. The people that don't know me don't need to know me. So yeah, I'm not gonna use the name tag. But yeah, if anybody cared, the gun in the video was this is a JTF Law Enforcement Service carbine. Shameless plug again. It's our company. If you don't believe me, yeah, there it is. This is a 11.5 inch. The suppressor I'm playing with today, this is actually an AB Suppressors Warthog 556. It's a dedicated 556 suppressor. It's a direct thread. This gun is set up to run only suppressed, so I'm not really worried about a QD or anything. It's actually quite lightweight. I really like it. It's been very pleasant to shoot. And then we got a Surefire 340 with a 100 Concepts light cap up there, so there's no negligent discharges on the light there. And it's on a Arisaka forward mount, so I don't have like a big O shadow from the suppressor whenever I'm working kind of indoors and up close, which is what this thing is set up for. Primary arms, ACSS Gen 2 Cyclops. This is for the 556 specific, I believe, with their flip to side mount for their suppressor. It's a pretty good combo. It doesn't really work super well as a prism optic, but it works good enough for my needs, and I really, really enjoy this combo. It also is attracting a lot of cat hair from my office cat, so that's a nice homey touch, if you will. So anyway, guys, just want to do that quick video while I was out here just dicking around in the woods and right near the interstate. If you can't hear how freaking loud some of that traffic is in the background, I guess I'll see in editing if it's loud or not, or even if this caught audio at all. I might just be recording 18 minutes worth of shit that there's no sound to. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Join me on the next one, and who knows when we'll see each other again, because my schedule is busy as shit. I work way too much and basically work 2 full-time jobs because I guess I hate myself. Anyway, thanks, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Try and watch some of the other videos. I love you. Have a good day. Stay out there, stay deadly, stay good, and try to be nice to people that deserve your kindness.